Chinachem Group came to us to help them articulate this new idea of CCG Commons. And I think the key idea there is actually quite well framed in the choice of the name. As you may know, commons is the term you use for a cultural asset or a natural asset that belongs to all. The thought of that is, how do we use the asset and the base that we have, and how do we then invite people in, people with great ideas, to create new businesses, generate new value, and do that in collaborative forms with people from the Chinachem Group within this sub-brand that we now have, which is CCG Commons.
CCG Commons is one of our internal startups, and this one focuses on the shared economy. The reason why we want to focus on shared economy is because as developers, landlords, in the past, we used to really just focus on developing the physical building, and then we hand it over to tenant. It's up to them to decide what to do with it. However, we see that customers actually value the experience more than just the physical product. We want to be able to deliver that kind of experience to our end users. For example, here at this co-working space, what we are offering is not just the physical environment. We're developing the community. It's an interaction with our service provider people. It's also an interaction just with everyone else using the space. And we believe this is the way to go in order to add value to our properties going forward. We chose to partner with the Hive because we are new to this shared economy, so we want to be able to learn from someone experienced. But that partner also needs to share the same value as Chinachem. The Hive turns out to be one, they're very experienced. And two, we really like their team. They really treat the end users like a family. So these are the attributes that we really treasure. So hopefully this project is just the beginning of a wonderful relationship.
We've always worked closely with our landlords. Over the last couple of years, we've been developing the basis for those partnerships. We began to speak to Chinachem Group and really found that in this company, although it's a large company, they're very innovative, very looking to transform their portfolio network, and that we could really work together. So we're very excited about having our first project with them at Connaught Road. We know there's a lot of demand in this area. It's a fantastic location, ideally located. Of course, the design of our spaces, the layout, this is all hugely important. We always try to seek buildings with a very good natural light, and we're very pleased that the Hive CCG Commons has got excellent natural light. We have plants, we have good lighting, natural materials, a lot of wood in our furniture and design. This is because we recognize that the more natural materials, actually people have more comfort and they have a higher level of happiness essentially when they're not in a completely alien environment. Not only do employees and team members prefer to be in this kind of space, but also it affords for the corporations and the companies to be able to have that flexibility and offer the hybrid working, which has really become established over the last couple of years and we think is not going to go away.
When you float a concept like CCG Commons using the platform of the Chinachem Group and creating collaborative, shared economy types of ideas, the obvious place to start is to just create a great co-working proposition for the market. Obviously, we think it will go much further as we build on execution and delivery and people see that things are being done. We think that it will generate ideas that will surprise us all.
For Chinachem, we're today like 62 years old, and we want to be able to not just survive, but also excel in the next 60 years. So it's very important for us to be able to continuously innovate and be able to respond to the fast changing customer behavior and customer needs.